All right, let's dive right into the heart of a bicycle, the drivetrain. Now, the drivetrain is an essential component of the bicycle, and it's made up of several parts that all work together in harmony. Picture this. When you're pedaling your bike, it's the drivetrain that transfers the power from your legs to the wheels, making the bicycle move forward. First off, we have the pedals. Pretty self-explanatory, right? These are where you place your feet, and by pedaling, you set the whole system in motion. Now, connected to the pedals, we have the chain. This is like the conveyor belt of the bicycle. As you pedal, the chain transfers that rotational energy all the way to the rear wheel. Next up, we have the derailleur. You can think of the derailleur as the traffic director of the drivetrain. It's the little device that moves the chain from one gear to another when you shift. It's like a small mechanical ballet that happens every time you decide to change gears. Speaking of gears, let's talk about them for a moment. You see, the gears, or sprockets, are those toothed wheels that you see near the pedals and on the rear wheel. They come in different sizes to offer different levels of resistance. When you're going uphill, you want less resistance, so you shift to a smaller gear. And when you're cruising on a flat road, you want more resistance for speed, so you shift to a larger gear. It's all about finding that perfect balance. Beautiful, isn't it? So in summary, a drivetrain is like the bicycle's transmission system. It takes your pedaling power, channels it through the chain, directed by the derailleur, and uses the gears to adjust the resistance. This way, no matter what the terrain or your speed, you're always in control. And that, my friends, is the magic of the bicycle's drivetrain. Right. Now that we've got the drivetrain down, let's shift our focus to another essential part of the bicycle, the braking system. The braking system is all about safety. It's what allows you to control your speed, come to a stop, or avoid that unexpected squirrel crossing your path. The braking system is made up of a few key parts. Starting with the brake levers, these are located on your handlebars and are your first point of contact with the braking system. And when you squeeze the brake levers, they pull on the brake cables, and that brings us to the brake cables. These are like the messengers of the braking system. They transfer the force from the brake levers to the brake pads. Now these cables are pretty strong and durable, but it's always a good idea to check them periodically for any signs of wear or fraying. Next we have the brake pads. These are the heroes that actually perform the stopping. They press against the rims of your wheels when you squeeze the brake levers. Over time, these pads can wear down, so it's important to inspect them regularly and replace them if necessary. So let's recap. When you squeeze the brake levers, the force is transferred via the brake cables to the brake pads, which then apply pressure on the wheel rims, causing you to slow down or stop.
It's a beautiful system, really. All about communication and teamwork.
Remember, a well-maintained braking system is crucial for safe cycling. So take a minute to appreciate your brake levers, cables, and pads next time you're out for a ride. Stay safe and happy cycling. Now, let's delve into the backbone of the bicycle, the frame. The frame is kind of like the skeleton of the bicycle. It holds everything together and gives the bicycle its shape and structure. The frame is made up of several key parts. First, we have the top tube. This is the tube that runs from the handlebar stem all the way to the seat. It's an essential part of the frame because it helps to maintain the bicycle's structural integrity. Next, we have the down tube. This tube runs from the handlebar stem and connects to the pedals. It's another crucial part of the frame because it helps to distribute the rider's weight evenly across the bicycle. Then we have the seat tube. This tube holds the seat post and allows you to adjust the height of the seat. It's important to have your seat at the right height to ensure a comfortable ride and prevent any unnecessary strain on your knees. Last but not least, we have the fork. This is the part of the frame that holds the front wheel. The fork is attached to the handlebars and allows you to steer the bicycle. So, to put it all together, the frame is like the bicycle skeleton. It holds everything together, distributes weight evenly, and allows you to steer and adjust the bicycle to your liking. It might not be as glamorous as the gears or as noticeable as the wheels, but without the frame, there would be no bicycle. It's the silent hero of the bicycle world. Remember, the frame is the foundation of your bicycle, so always make sure it's in good condition before you hit the road. Happy cycling! All right, let's roll on to the next topic, the wheels and tires of a bicycle. The wheels and tires are what keep you moving and maintain your connection with the ground, so it's pretty clear that they play a vital role. The wheel, as a whole, consists of several key components. First up, we have the spokes. These thin rods connect the hub of the wheel to the rim, providing support and stability. They're like the bridges that hold everything together. Next, there's the rim. The rim is the outer part of the wheel where the tire sits. It's what the brake pads press against to stop the bike. So you can see why it's important to keep the rim in good shape, right? Then, at the center of the wheel, we have the hub. The hub houses the axle and the bearings that allow the wheel to spin smoothly. It's like the heart of the wheel, pumping life into every location. Now, let's move on to the tire. The tire is the rubber part that actually makes contact with the ground. Pneumatic tires, which are the most common type, have an inner tube filled with air. This helps to absorb shocks and provide a smooth ride. Maintaining your wheels and tires is crucial for a safe and comfortable ride. Regularly check your tires for any signs of wear or damage, and make sure they're properly inflated. The spokes should be tight, and the rim should be clean and free of dents. The hub should be regularly serviced to keep those bearings running smoothly. In short, your wheels and tires are the faithful steeds that carry you on your cycling adventures. They deserve a little love and attention, don't you think? So, remember to take good care of them, and they'll take good care of you. Happy cycling. And now, let's turn our attention to the bicycle steering system. This is the part of the bike that gives you control over your direction and helps you navigate through different terrains and around obstacles. It's like the rudder of a ship guiding you through the sea of asphalt and trails. The steering system is made up of a few key components. First off, we have the handlebars. They're your primary interface with the steering system. You hold on to them, and by turning them left or right, you change the direction of the bike. Simple, right? But oh, so important. Then we have the stem. The stem is the part that connects the handlebars to the rest of the bike. It plays a crucial role in determining your riding position and how the bike handles. Similarly, a longer stem can make the bike feel more stable while a shorter stem can make it feel more responsive. Last but not least, we have the headset. The headset is a set of bearings that allow the fork and the front wheel to turn smoothly. It's essentially the swivel point of the steering system. So, to summarize, the steering system is your bike's navigation center. The handlebars, stem, and headset work together to give you control over where you're going. When you're out riding, remember to keep a firm grip on the handlebars, but don't squeeze too hard. Relax, let the bike do the work, and just enjoy the ride. And like all other parts of your bike, the steering system needs some love and care too. Regular checks and maintenance can ensure it remains in top condition, providing you with smooth, effortless steering for all your cycling adventures. Happy cycling, everyone!